Welcome back to my channel. I'm Trinity, and today I'm going to be telling you guys another story. Did a track related story time not too long ago. The video will be in the description box, or I'll pop it up right here. You guys really liked that story and you guys wanted me to do another track related story time, so I got some more track stories. Why not? But first I want to tell you guys about flat tummy tees. I wouldn't be telling a track story time if I did not run track. So as I stated before, I ran track most of my life, blah blah blah. I'm out of shape now and I'm trying to get back into my track shape. I thought it would be a great time to tell you guys what I've been using far as to cleanse my body. This is not for weight loss. I mean, I'm sure some people are losing weight along with diet and exercise, but everybody should know that tea is not going to change your body. Like, no. It takes really hard work, real dedication, and this tea is made to reduce bloating. Pros are that this tea is going to cleanse your body. You're going to go to the bathroom. Now, I have heard that some people didn't rush to the bathroom, but for me personally, I was running to the bathroom. Con about this product is that it needs a strainer. This is loose tea. Now for me personally, loose tea is not my favorite. It's not, you know, it's just another thing to do before you drink the tea. I really don't like to have to scoop out the tea, and y'all looked at y'all phone, didn't y'all? Can be a little bit messy. Not everybody is as messy as me, but it gets messy for me. And this is the strainer I have been using. You just put the tea in there and then you put it in hot water and then just let it steep for about 10 minutes and then you drink it. Another con to me is that this did not come with the tea. I don't know if it's part of the packaging. I'm going to look on the website a little bit closer, but I only received the actual tea bags. I didn't receive a strainer. Luckily, I had a strainer already available. But other than that, that is it. That is the pros and cons, and that is my thoughts on the flat tummy tea. Now for the story time. So I'm going to tell you guys some mini stories about my track experiences. These are going to be a little bit when I was younger. Like, I've had some things happen when I was younger. We're going to start from when I was young to when I was running track when I was older. But I was running track, and I remember that before a race I really wanted to win this race, and I believe it was the 100, and I was preparing to run, and I really wanted to win this race. I really did. So in track and field, you kind of can intimidate your competitors without, of course, talking too much or getting physical. Just certain things that we do. You know, we wear long socks for intimidation. We kind of warm up in front of people and kind of show off a little bit. We kind of turn to our left, turn to our right, and, you know, kind of like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, for real, people did that. People do that, and it's, you know, it's all fun, but we do talk a little bit of junk out there on the track. But I was preparing to run, and, you know, I'm looking at my competitors, and I'm just like, man, I need to get up in these people's heads. I believe that this was my first time really trying to intimidate my opponent. So I turned to this girl and I'm just like, oh, you know, hey, what's your time? We're all on the line, and, you know, making a little casual conversation. I was on that line acting as if I was like not feeling well, like, oh, something's wrong, I think I'm about to throw up. Because I'm just like, if they think that I'm not going to be fast enough, because for whatever reason it may be, then they may ease up. And you know what, I don't think that it makes me trifling, because I know some people that haven't even ran track or haven't even done track or don't even know how track works. I know somebody's gonna think, dang, like, you just trifling.
You do that to that girl, why you lie?
Oh, that was wrong. You shouldn't have done that.
But let's be real here. If you play a sport, you know how fun it can get. You know how petty it can get. You understand how to intimidate your opponent without crossing the line. And I was definitely not crossing the line. I ain't talking about nobody mama. I ain't talking about nobody track shoes. I ain't call nobody out on the line about what are those. So when the gunman comes to the line and he's ready to pretty much get us in our blocks and hit the gun, the girls beside me, they actually did react, and wow, like, I was pretty impressed. And they reacted not because they felt bad for me. They reacted because they kept on saying like ew or ew. One of them wanted to know, was I still gonna run? And I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna try. you know, I don't have to get first. Lies, lies, all lies. I want to get first. I'm doing all of this to get first. The gunman comes to the line and we're setting up our blocks and we're getting ready and we're about to take off. Take off, and I am winning this race, and I did get first. Why did I get first? Oh, because I'm fast, and also maybe possibly I got in their head. Once I crossed that line, I was happy. I was jumping up and down. Oh, and my family was there. Yep, my parents, everybody was there. They were happy. I was happy. Now, the girl though, like, she actually came to me and was just like, oh, I thought you weren't feeling well. Are you okay? And I was just like, yeah, you know, I feel better now. Now that I got first place, sucker. Oh man, that was a good moment for me. I know some of you guys are probably like, I don't understand, but it was a great moment for me. But you know what? Karma will come back around. Karma will come back around, because the next story I'm gonna tell you was actually when, oh, this is actually embarrassing. I don't know if I should talk about this. Of course, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you when I pooped in my shorts. Look in the poll section. Let me know if you've ever like sharted, pooped. You know, let me know, because I'm curious to know, how common is this? So I was at practice, and I know for a fact we were working hard. This had to have happened because I was working really hard. Pretty sure that we were running ladders, and track term. Ladders it's a track workout where you do a 400, a 300, a 200, and a 100. Some people mix them up, but it's pretty much going from the highest to lowest, or some people go from the lowest to highest, but you get the point. But I'm pretty sure we were working real hard. I took it very seriously, and that had to be a moment where I just did not know what was going on, because I didn't feel the situation happen. After I got done with my workout, I'm sitting on the bleachers, and the crazy thing is I'm sitting beside the boyfriend I had at the moment, because he ran track too, so he was beside me, and I was just, you know, chilling, nothing. But then I did have to use the bathroom. Note that I did not smell anything. I didn't smell anything. I promise you I didn't smell anything. Thank God that I couldn't smell anything, because that means that he didn't smell anything. And I got up to use the bathroom, and that's when I was just like, wait, whoa, what happened here? When did this, what? I took a moment to really try to figure out, when did this happen? When did this happen? How did this happen? Luckily, this was the end of practice, okay? This was perfect for somebody in my situation, because I knew that my parents were gonna be picking me up anytime soon. So I did have my bag, and I was in the bathroom with my bag, so I figured out a creative way to where I can take my bottoms and make them comfortable enough to where I can leave this bathroom. Let's just say I used a lot of toilet paper. I remember really being just happy that I didn't get embarrassed, because it could have gotten really bad. Like, it could have been visible for someone to see, but through it all, nobody saw it, nobody smelled it. I didn't even smell it, but it was just like, oh, it was a huge weight lifted off of my shoulders. By the way, I did not go back around past go to say bye to my boyfriend, no nothing. I was out. I was just like, you know what, I'll figure out him later. You know, like, I gotta take care of me and my situation. Next crazy track story was actually about, this is good transitions, ain't it? Because the next story is about the boyfriend that I had. It actually happened at a track meet. This happened at a track meet, and we all had our track uniforms on. Everybody was running. People were there. People from the school were attending the meet. Me and him are just sitting, and I guess we're waiting on our event. I don't know exactly what we were waiting on or doing. Maybe we were just watching the rest of the track meet. I don't know. But he's sitting beside me, and then he's like, oh, you know, I gotta get up. He said he had to get up and go to the locker room. While I'm sitting there just chilling, and I'm over here in a conversation. This girl on the track team, I'm not gonna, of course, say anybody's name, but she, you know, me and her have bumped heads a lot in the past throughout the year. I overhear her talking to someone else, and she does run track, and she was just like, oh, you know, I'm faster than everybody on the team. Now, if you run track, you know who's the fastest, you know who's the slowest, and then you kind of understand who's faster than who. And I know that she's not the fastest girl on the team. I know I'm faster than her, so to hear it, it was just kind of like,
bitch what? Bitch what? Bitch what? Bitch what?
Other girls started to name names like, are you faster than her? Are you faster than her? And of course my name did get brought up. Now I'm ready to hear her confirm that, because I know I'm probably gonna say something. I didn't like how conceited she was being. Like, not only that, like, come on girl, like, you know you're not the fastest one on the team. Like, did say yes, oh yes, I'm faster than Trinity. I turned my head and I said, no, you're not. Of course she looked puzzled. I mean, people don't really stick up for themselves, or they don't speak up for themselves or defend themselves, and I'm somebody that's going to defend me. So I said something. It was time to put a stop to the lies, okay? It was time to put a stop to the lies. She turns to me and she's like, oh, well, yes, I am. And I said, no, you're not. I told her that if she was faster than me, then she would have a place on the 4x1 relay. Like, you would be on a relay. The only people that run the relay are the people that are the fastest on the team. I wasn't gonna say anything if she didn't say my name, but I was just like, man, because I was already just shaking my head at the names that she was calling out, because I was like, wow, she's faster than you, she's faster than you, and then you gonna put me up in there. I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna have it. It wasn't going to get physical. It wasn't even that deep, and I wasn't that upset. I just wanted the girl that she was telling, I just was just like, hey, like, you're not faster than me, and if you were faster, then you would be on the relays, but you're not on the relays. Her response to me was that my coach has favorites and it's because I'm a favorite, blah blah blah. Like, no honey, I was faster than you, always been faster than you. Now, after I was done dealing with that situation, my boyfriend did come back. Thank God he did, because that's kind of what just took me away from the conversation. Immediately, it didn't even matter what was going on over here. I immediately just turned and was just like, okay, he's back. Sat down, and I was like, hey, he was just like, hey, and you know, for a minute it was just, you know, calm. But then, you know, I turn my head and I look at the side of his face, and he has blood on his face. And I was just like, He looks at me and he's just like, I got jumped in the locker room. For a second, I wanted to just be like, how did you get jumped in the locker room? But I mean, he did have beefs, you know, with certain people, but I never would have thought that he would have gotten jumped at a time like this when, you know, we were at the track meet. But that is the end of my track story time about how I pooped on myself. Just all the little petty, trifling, fun, exciting things that I did when I was younger running track. There are some things that you just cannot forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't leave your mind. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. Leave your requests for more story times below, the type of stories you would like, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.